Alright, you guys, I'm here to review Freddy vs. Jason. Now, this is the only Jason, well, actually, the only good Jason and Freddy movie that I've seen in theaters. The next time I would see these two in theaters, it would be for those two crappy remakes. But, yeah. Saw this in theaters, had a grand old time with it. Now, before I get into it, you know I always do my little daily double here. Of course, this is the 8th installment for Nightmare on Elm Street, and the 11th for Jason, of course. But instead of getting Kane Hodder, the studio chose Kirzinger to be Jason. So, yeah. And on that note, Kirzinger is actually taller than Kane Hodder. I thought Kane Hodder was big. He was big, but Kirzinger is like 6'5", 6'7", and Hodder is only 6'2". I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, I always thought he was the big one, but I guess not. And also, the end sequence when Jason comes out of the lake with Freddy's head and the machete, that's not Kirzinger, that's another one named Tate. They actually switched him out at the last minute for that sequence for some weird reason. I guess his contract was already up when the movie was done wrapping, but they had to reshoot that ending. So, yeah. So, anyway, the story basically started off with Freddy Krueger bringing back Jason because the town of Springwood don't remember Freddy Krueger that much. So he decides to bring back Jason to scare some life back into the kids. That way he can get his powers back and start killing again, basically. At the same time, you have Will and Mark, two kids that were locked up in a mental institution, along with every other kids that came in contact with Freddy Krueger over the years, and basically they have no outside contact with the world. They don't want the plague of them spreading to the other kids that are outside that mental institution, so that none of the kids will have to worry about Freddy Krueger anymore, which is why Freddy Krueger needs Jason in the first place. And yeah, may the killings begin. This movie is fucking awesome, of course, but on the side note, this film was originally going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I, for one, wished it was 2 hours and 30 minutes, because there are a lot of things that don't make a lot of sense. And I'm going to point one out. Remember when Mark is getting killed by Freddy inside of the bathroom, and he has the little things in his feet, and the fucking snakes is like right there on the floor in a pile? He actually threw up those snakes on the in a deleted scene on my special edition DVD I used to have. But they cut that out of the movie for whatever reason. I don't know. It wasn't that disgusting. I mean, it's snakes. Of course, he throws them up. That's kind of gross, but it's not disgusting not to show. And it would make sense of why the snakes was right there by his feet in the first place. You know? And of course, you know, the ending of the film did not go the way it used to be. Will was supposed to turn into Freddy Krueger at the end of this movie and kill his girlfriend. So that didn't happen, but it was on the deleted scene, because I remember seeing that. And I was like, okay, we could have had a sequel. But no, we didn't. We got remakes. Bad ones at that. But, yeah, Robert Englund, for his final appearance as Freddy Krueger, fucking awesome, okay? And I love the fact that they kept changing the way he looks when the fight with Jason came up, and when Laurie had him in his possession, his skin kept getting, like, burnt, like, more bubbly looking, like he looked more like the devil at some points. That was pretty cool. I like that shit. And his charisma is just unmatched, man. Yeah. And he's sitting there at Laurie like this. And of course, you got Kelly Rowland in here. Oh. Because, you know, it's just her destiny to die. Yeah. For those of y'all who knows who she is, you know that pun. But, yeah. I'm glad she did die because she was fucking annoying as hell, okay? And another thing, these kids are as tall, big-titted as all I want to be. You expect us to believe that they're only 14 years old. Fuck you. Fuck you. These kids ain't no goddamn 14 years old. Are you nuts? Hell no. But you know what? For the 97 minutes we got, I wish it was 2 hours and 30 minutes though, but for that 97 minutes we got, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was good seeing these two on the screen for the first time ever, because I had never seen any of these movies at the movie theaters beforehand, before Freddy vs. Jason, so this was the first time I got to see both of them clash on screen, and it was awesome. Fucking awesome. And for that, I'm giving Freddy vs. Jason a B+. Great movie. Too bad it was the last movie of these two horror icons before Michael Bay ruined it. So yes, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Freddy vs. Jason down below. Did y'all like it? Did y'all hate it? Do y'all agree that it should have been 2 hours and 30 minutes? Because I sure as hell would like to see a 2 hour and 30 minute cut of Freddy vs. Jason. So yes, I am out. One more to go, people. One more to go.